Hey guys, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk, and I have some spring break musical tips for you. And you're probably sitting there going, wait, Chris from Rekkid Talk, I'm not a 20-year-old college student. I'm a middle aged or old man who sits around his house listening to old records. Why would spring break mean anything to me? Well, even if you aren't actually going to get in your car and drive to the nearest ocean from you, you could still at least think about the music, and maybe you will want to go on a trip. So, of course, what do you need for spring break? You need a car. So, we've got the cars here. And, of course, you're eventually going to want to find a girl as well. Cars and girls. So, and also, hot car girls. You definitely want to find some hot car girls from the Slackmates. So, this is some surf rock straight out of North Carolina. So surf rock is really cool. That's going to get you into sort of that nautical party mood. And of course, eventually, when you do come to the water, and you know you're on vacation, and you're going to find the girls water skiing. And so the Go-Go's, they're on vacation, and they're party girls, and you really want to hang out with them while they're on vacation. Now, of course, I want you guys to know that, of course, I've been talking about girls, but it could be girls, boys, he, she, they, whoever. But, of course, in the word of blur, it should always be with the one that you really love. And so, of course, be a little bit careful with your hookups during spring break. And so, of course, you're going to need some supplies as well, above and beyond your car. You're going to need some beer. And so, Hank Thompson and the Brazos Valley Boys are going to suggest a six-pack to go with some of their favorite beer drinking songs, like Six Pack to Go, and Honky Tonk Town, and Beer Barrel Polka, and Bartender's Polka, and Warm Red Wine, and A Broken Heart, and A Glass of Beer. Now, actually, you're going to need more than a six-pack of beer for spring break. You're going to need a couple of cases of beer, but a six-pack will get you started. Don't drink and drive. What else are you going to need besides some beer? Well, you're going to need some weed. And so, smoke them if you got them. I don't got them right now, but Smoke 'em If You Got 'em by the Reverend Horton Heat. And of course, these Psychobilly guys will get you in the mood as well. They got a song called Marijuana. They got Psychobilly Freakout, Bad Reputation, Love Whip, Big Dwarf Rodeo. And so you'll certainly find some trouble if you start listening to and taking the advice of the Reverend Horton Heat. What else are you going to need while you're on spring break? Well, you're going to need a motel room. And since you're on a budget and you already bought a bunch of beer and a bunch of weed, you're going to need a cheap motel room. Sugar File under Easy Listening is suggesting a cheap motel room in Panama City. That's right on the Redneck Riviera. So that's a possibility for you. But wherever you go, you're going to need a cheap motel room. Now, what's going to end up happening if you end up taking all of this advice is that you're probably going to end up in jail. Now, Root Boy Slim and the Sex Change Band with the Rootettes, they're going to make going to jail sound fun and glamorous. They've got this really cool boogie grooving song called In Jail in Jacksonville. And it's going to make jail sound really, really cool. Now, what's going to end up happening is you're going to go to jail and you're going to find out, in the immortal words of Greg Dooley, you're going to find out what jail is really like. And it's really not going to be as much fun as Root Boy Slim would lead you to believe. So be careful But when you do end up in jail, well, you're going to need to get out of jail. And so how are you going to get out of jail? Well, you're going to need a jailbreak, of course. And who better to provide the musical track to your jailbreak than Thin Lizzy?